Hey everyone, it's Alicia from Twisted Tarot. Sorry, I have been gone so long. So many changes have taken place in my life, y'all. And I have been adjusting and healing and moving forward. So, thank you guys for being so patient. As most of you know from my Facebook page, I have started a new job as a mental health tech, and that has been interesting. I'm just training right now, but it doesn't leave a lot of time for tarot, unfortunately. So, the channel from here on out, at least for now, I'm going to just be doing kind of pick a card readings. We're going to check up on the energy of your twin. I have expanded the readings to include for this specific deck or this pick a card reading, it's going to be for karmics, soulmates, or twin flames. So whoever you're looking to figure out what's going on with them, it's going to be an energy checkup for them. And I'm going to say them or they. He or she may come out every once in a while, but that's just, remember, it's just energy. So it is interchangeable. So remember, we all have masculine and feminine in us. So that's part of the sorry, lost my train of thought. So that will be part of what I express here. So if I say he and you're asking about a female, that's fine. Just take it as it resonates. So, and leave the rest. If you're looking for a personal reading, the link is in the description box below. I am back open for personal readings. One of the decks that I'm using today is very beautiful. It is the Starman Tarot. It is a collaboration with David Bowie and David DeAngelis, and also Escher DeAngelis. So it's really beautiful. I have received it a couple of months ago, and it's a powerful deck, and I've been wanting to use it, so I'm really happy that we can debut it today. All right, so I'm going to put the computer down, and you guys can pick which deck you would like, and I'll put the timestamps in the description box below. All right, so we have the first deck is the pig. Oh, sorry. It's a cute little piggy. Oh, here you go. Here you go. Okay. The second one is a snail. And the third is this ring. Okay. All right, so it's going to go 1, 2, 3. All right, so let's start with the first one, the pig. It's so cute. They glow. This little guy glows in the dark, and I got him in Germany with 2 other little pigs when I was there, so they're cute. All right, so if you chose the pig, let's see what your reading is going to be like. Let me put these away for now. Let's see if I can move this up a little bit so you can see better, guys. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this is a beautiful, beautiful reading. So this person wants to tell you, I love you. Okay, that's exactly what they want to say. So it says, these are very important words, very beautiful. So this person, they love you. They clearly want to tell you that just off the bat, which is beautiful. And I think this is the Whispers of Love tarot or oracle. So it's very beautiful energy. I love this. So like right off the bat, they're like, I love you. I love you. The next one we have is time for a love fest. So yeah, this person wants to come together with you. They want to get in bed with you. I know we'll keep it pretty PG here, guys. So again, this could be soulmate, twin, or karmic, but they just want to get down with you. So they definitely want to spend time cuddling with you. I see kind of a Netflix and chill type of vibe where they just have you all to themselves. So they want to really take the time to snuggle with you, to do sweet things, make breakfast, that type of energy. They're definitely in that type of energy. Okay, and it says, actually everyone is reasonable. They just have their own reasons, and usually it's worth trying to learn what they are to maximize chances of a full-blown 60s style psychedelic love fest, which is always a good thing. Groovy you, the universe. Okay, so I have to say this, and again, I know this is a PG reading, so if you are below 18, you might want to talk to your mom before you. I'll put a little explicit in the bottom in the description box, because this person would like to do drugs with you. So they may want to do MDMA, which is code for ecstasy. They may want to do mushrooms. They may want to just psychedelic. They may want to trip acid. They may want to DMT, whatever. They want to take it to this intense level with you, where you guys can go on a trip together, basically like a psychedelic love trip. So this is beautiful. So it's a psychedelic love fest. So they're thinking like 60s here. So for those of you that obviously are older than me and in this generation, this may be kind of that you may be thinking fondly of them, because these were the times that you guys had together, where you maybe lived on a commune, or lived just kind of polyamorous together, or just, that era was when you met this person. And so, or you have fond memories of doing drugs together. So just got to say it. Next card is love is never in vain. Look at that. So that's beautiful. So this person, they're bursting with telling you how much they love you. They want a love fest with you, and that their love for you is not in vain, and your love for them is not in vain. Says when you finally see what this whole time-space thing is all about, you're going to laugh, you're going to cry, and you're going to be so, so, so happy you loved as much as you did. So yeah, even if this person has hurt you, they're saying that, or if you've hurt them, they are saying that your love is not in vain, that it's very special, that it means something to them, that it's cosmic. It's got a very cosmic tie here. These cards are kind of cosmic anyways, but this one right here specifically, and that little psychedelic love fest on the back. Yeah, so definitely beautiful energy here. Somebody who, I'm getting a very hippie vibe. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not a judgment. It's just very beautiful. This person may also smoke a little weed and do a little drugs and kind of delve into their mind. They really like to do that because they feel like that's how they connect with you, I feel like, as well. So if you guys are in separation, that's another way that they connect with you. So very interesting. And then we have illumination. And I feel like that's exactly what this Time for a Love Fest card would do for them. They feel like this could illuminate their mind, that they could go on this journey, this path with you, and that something's being illuminated to them about how much they love you, and about kind of this energy that you both have together. It's just it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's so light. It when you're together, or when you're in the astral realm with this person, that you're on this little journey with them, and they want this illumination. Maybe they want some clarity about the connection. Maybe they're looking for that. Maybe they're trying to figure out what this connection is. This is also number 10, so could be the end of something. I feel it's more of a beginning, because we can boil that down to the number 1, so that's a brand new start here. So it's like they want to illuminate something about this connection. They need some more information, is what it feels like here. But they see this as like tempting them to go into this path, on this journey, to go on this road with you. And they want to take this trip with you, especially with that love fest. Okay, so that's definitely that psychedelic energy here that illuminates their mind each time they feel like, especially if you've ever done mushrooms, it is a very spiritual journey, and it opens up parts of your mind to understand parts of yourselves, and parts of your journey, and parts of your other half, especially if you're on a twin flame journey. So this is beautiful. So they feel beckoned to go down this path with you. And they know that when they're with you, they get some type of download, some type of spiritual connection, just kind of opens up their mind. And they may be working on that as well. The next card kind of sucks, because all these cards are so good, and they're all talking about this person wanting to be in love with you, be near you, tell you they love you, that your love is not in vain. But this card says I need some space. So for some reason, I feel like this person may be going through a dark night of the soul, and they may, even though they have all this beautiful love for you, and they want to share this with you, or they have fond memories of when y'all, tripped, or did drugs or whatever. For some of you, this person may need some space. And it could be because the relationship here has broken down, and has broken them down. So look at these little ghosts up here, and there's like a picture of a woman's bustier right there. So it feels like they're feeling overwhelmed by this connection and the memories that you bring for them. That if they're not in another connection, it's memories of you. They're tormented by memories of you, but that makes them run, and they may need some space from you for trying to figure something out here with that illumination card. I feel like that's probably a possibility why they need some space here, is because they're trying to get some clarity and they're trying to get out of this. Like they don't want to feel like this anymore, this dark cloud, these memories that kind of haunt them. So your memory haunts them, and they've also possibly just gotten out of a connection and that has broken them down, and they don't have a lot of strength here, or they're trying to get their strength. And the reason I say that is because the next card here is strength, and look how beautiful that card is. This guy has got all of these, all this beautiful energy that is swirling around him in different colors. So again, excuse me, it reminds me of the fact that I think they feel like that they can connect to you through a spiritual realm, through through a drug, through taking drugs. They also feel like maybe this gives them strength, or this opens up their third eye as well, so they can see better. And they're trying to get the strength up to kind of bring this to you, and to be able to do this, because right now they just need some space. And I feel like that's just because the strength, even though it's upright, is just kind of like saying, I got to build my strength back up. I got to build myself up to be the man that you deserve, or the woman that you deserve. Obviously, there's a man here, but for those of you that are females watching for a male, this is this guy here. He wants to be strong for you, wants to take care of you, wants to show you the beauty and the things he's learned. And he's probably taking his own, taking his own trips, his own experiences with drugs, are kind of giving him some type of illumination again here with this card. It's kind of giving them that illumination here, and somehow they feel like when they get enough illumination, they'll have the strength, and they'll feel better if they can get out of this energy here and away from whoever that person was. So if this is a person that they were with, this person did some damage to whoever you're asking about. So they're trying to get the strength to move forward. And we have two cards talking about, we have 2 8s here. So 8 obviously could be a twin flame that you're asking about. Doesn't have to be, of course. Remember, this is twin flame soulmate karmic, but they're emotionally withdrawn at this time here with this emotional withdrawal. And there's 2 8s here because they're trying to get this. They're trying to meditate. They're trying to get the strength back to be this person for you in order to come towards you. And there's that I need some space here. Oh, oops. The other one away. I meant to put it this way. So these basically say the same thing to me. This emotional withdrawal and this I need some space. Okay, so they're the same thing. This person is in this energy of just trying to recover, trying to get over something, trying to heal, okay? And here we have the Queen of Swords reversed. So this is that Starman Tarot. So beautiful. So this is why I feel like they may be blocking your energy at this time, or they may not be communicating with you, or they may not be speaking up or showing any type of movement towards you. Or this could be you as well watching. You could be the Queen of Swords, and you could feel very cold towards this person. This also makes me feel like they had a Queen of Swords in their world, male or female, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius energy, that really was manipulative, was really cold, was really that really hurt them, is what I'm feeling. And so that energy it's stuck. It's kind of sticking around here if that's not them. But I also feel like, again, this talks about, with that Queen of Swords, it's this cold energy. It's this, I feel like they go together with this withdrawal, emotional withdrawal here. And also with this, I need some space. And yeah, this person had like a bag of tricks. So when the person you're asking about tried to leave, or, things broke down with this person. This person was like always trying to come back and be like, hey, here's some more drama. Here's some more reasons why we need to fight. And this also on the flip side is kind of how they're showing you is they may be not communicating with you or not taking any type of action or not speaking their truth here when it's reversed like that because of the situation they feel like they were in. Now, if they weren't with anybody, it's just because they're still trying to get their strength back. They're still needing some space. They're still trying to heal from some things. They're still haunted by you either way. So, this person dreams about you. This person may actually have addiction issues for some of you, because this person here is very dark. They're not in the light. They're definitely in a dark night of the soul. So they may be dabbling in things they shouldn't. For some of you, they're in a low vibration right now, and they don't want to affect you with that. They are looking for this illumination. They're trying to get the strength to move out of this. And then we have the Two of Wands. Yeah, they have a decision here. They have a decision. They have two paths here. And I feel like the divine is saying, listen, you know which path you want to take. You know which direction, but you're just kind of weighing your options at this point, that there's action needed in order to move forward on this path. And I feel like this person, look at all these like tents down here, or pyramid type. I guess they're pyramids, sorry. They look like tents. Oh, okay. So actually, they are just kind of geodes here, or like, I can't think of the name of it. But they remind me of that, and there's like a city here. So this person is definitely contemplating where to expand next, where to put their energy, what direction to go towards. But nonetheless, they love you. They super love you. This is such a beautiful reading. I'm loving this, and I hope you guys like it too. All right, guys, so that's it for pile number 1 for the little pig. So cutesy. All right. Okay, we're going to move on to pile 2. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you do, please like, share, subscribe, comment. I love your comments. They're amazing, and I look forward to them. All right, so let's see what we got for pile number 2. Wow, that was so beautiful, guys. Love, love, love. Okay. All right, pile number 2, if you chose the snail. All right, what do we have for you? Okay, all right. Guess we'll do them here. Oh, interesting. Okay, guys. All right, so the first card we have is forgiveness. Okay, so this person may want forgiveness from you for something they did, or they may, you may want them to forgive you for something you did. But I'm feeling this very beautiful energy of them finally kind of letting their pride go, just letting themselves go. You know what? It's not worth it to sit in this energy of holding on to, it's that whole saying of when you're mad at someone and that poison is just sitting in you, it's not exact, but you're wishing and hoping revenge on someone else, but all you're doing is poisoning yourself. So they may really want your forgiveness here. I feel like the top one is the female here, so you could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And you could be dealing with possibly a earth sign here. Oh, actually, it looks like the man's on top. I don't know. It's hard to tell the genders here. Doesn't matter, because really this could be about anybody. But it feels like, that these two people have some forgiveness. Maybe you both did something and you both want forgiveness from each other. And it's one of you. It feels like the male in this card, though. So if you're a female asking about a male, or a male asking about a male, doesn't matter. That this person may have been pretty cold with you, and they may have been unforgiving, and maybe you want their forgiveness, or now they're thawing out and they're like, there's this candle here, and this person is kind of starting to think about things differently, and maybe they want your forgiveness for something that they did. It says nothing can be gained by holding on to past disappointments. That is so true. Absolutely beautiful. The next card is don't be misled. Okay. All right. So they want you to realize that don't be misled. This person does want your forgiveness. Okay. And don't be misled to think that they don't, or that they don't feel bad for what they did. They do. They don't want you to be misled to think differently. This card says, when fear speaks, it's always wrong unless being chased by wildebeests. And when love speaks, it's always right and usually bouncy. Okay, so yeah, a lot of fears that you have about this person, maybe not forgiving you or vice versa, maybe all just fears. So don't be misled to think that that's the case, that if you didn't approach this person or if they don't approach you, that there can't be healing and forgiveness, and that if a conversation took place between these two people, that this could be healed. Okay, so they don't want you to be misled. Spirit's saying don't be misled, because this could change. This love is still, it's still strong, but it does require forgiveness in order for you to move forward, whether that's together, apart, whatever. But don't be misled by fears, okay, is what they're saying. A lot of those fears we get wrapped up in, and we, even myself, it's not a judgment on y'all, but I do it myself, is that I let my brain go kind of blah, 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 and then by the end of it, I'm just like talked out of it, and I don't want to do anything, and I'm just so fearful of just thoughts that have just spiraled out of control, especially when you have anxiety like I do. So don't be misled, okay? And it says when love speaks, it's always right. So if you come from a place of love and a place of forgiveness and have a conversation with this person, then it won't be misled. You won't be misled into, so if you're like not trusting this person, they want you to be able to do that. They need you to give them forgiveness if you possibly can. You don't even have to have a conversation with this person. Maybe you're just checking up to see what's up with them. And you could send that thought out into the universe and heal yourself without having that conversation. But if you do have it, I feel like this could really help free both of you. And then we've got justice, which makes me think the exact same thing. It's the number 11. So obviously it's a twin flame number, but it is also a very spiritual number, spiritual path. So Libra energy here. With justice, I feel like coming out in this reading, it's getting balanced. Okay, so this person needs to be balanced, and y'all need to be balanced as well. So that's what they're trying to do. So if you're checking to see what's going on with them, they're trying to get balanced. They're trying to find some justice in the situation. They may have to go to court as well. They may be in court battles or legal battles as well, and they're searching for some type of justice. But this person, if they did you wrong, they just want forgiveness. That goes along with the same idea of justice. Justice is balancing out the opposites. It's balancing out right and wrong, black and white, and realizing that there's definitely that gray in the middle, and finding that gray, okay? And you may not agree with this person, or you may think, oh my God, they hurt me so bad, or they did something that's just unforgivable. But this person is praying for this justice. They really, really want that justice. They really, really want some type of resolution, some type of fairness, and this to work out so that they don't feel this guilt anymore. Yeah, I feel like it's a huge guilt card here. This justice card is just guilt. And then we have the number 28. So this is a covenant, and these divine counterparts in separation, they don't actually come with a guidebook. However, I kind of looked this up to get an idea of what that means, because I know what coven means, but covenant was kind of brand new to me. So this is basically like your spirit world is guiding this person to do what's right, okay, because it falls next to justice. Because they want this person to seek some type of reconciliation, or some type of like, even if they have to pay for what they did, maybe they're in prison, or maybe they're in jail, or maybe they did something that probably could have put them in that position, or they did something that was just so awful. Spirit is saying, we understand that, but this person has paid for it, or they will. So they're going to be getting their karma. Justice is a very karma card for me. So the covenant is saying this person looks at you also, if you're a female, like And this is so beautiful. Look at her. Like, this person sees you as innocent, as naive, as beautiful in good ways, not the naivety in a bad way, but in this very angelic form. They see you as being very spiritual. If this is the person you're asking about, this is how you may see them, or they see themselves as part of your covenant. They see that they're part of your spiritual family. And if it doesn't resonate in that way, the other message I'm receiving from Spirit is they're saying this is your spirit guides. They're saying that, look at you, like you're just standing there. You're just waiting for this person to make things right. Okay, so you may be waiting for this person to make things right, and from what I can tell in this deck, they're really trying to make things right here. Okay, and they see you as a wife. They see you as an angel. They see you as part of their spirit world. They know that the spirit world is helping guide them to you. So it's so beautiful. I'm in love with that card. And then we have the Prince of Wands, and it is reversed. So I'm going to take a look at the guidebook here, because I know that they have their own interpretation on some of these cards. And I want to see what they say about the Prince of Wands here. Let's see when it's reversed. Excuse me. 8, 9, 10. So they have them all crazy in here. Like the princes are all over. There we go. Queen. Okay, we're in swords. Pentacles. Okay, we need wands. Wands. Okay, here we go. Prince of Wands. So they could be younger than you. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that you're asking about. They could have Libra in their chart, or you could be a Libra. Doesn't matter. Don't get too hung up on the signs there. But the Prince of Wands. Okay. So restlessness, anxiety, kind of like I was talking about earlier. What comes up must fall down. Take a step back. Don't run out of fuel for your fire. So this person may be trying to come really quickly into the situation to make it right, but they may be running out of fuel, or they may literally be like a flash in the pan, like they may come and go. So it's kind of like the Knight of Wands energy here, but reversed. So it's like they may want to take this leap of faith and rush in and kind of give this justice and ask for forgiveness, but maybe right now they're being stopped for some reason, and they may have a lot of anxiety over this. So it may be causing them a lot of anxiety. They may think, oh my gosh, you're never gonna forgive me. This person will never forgive me. I don't know how to make it right. Okay, definitely that energy is what I'm feeling here with that. Okay. All right. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so this person, gosh, such beautiful cards here, guys. So we have the Seven of Pentacles. And so this person is really working hard. Look at that. And they're trying to figure out if this is worth it. They put in a lot of effort into trying to correct their behavior, or into getting some justice out of the situation. This is that card where you see in the traditional tarot where there's a guy and he's kind of leaning against, I believe it's a shovel or a rake, and there's those Seven of Pentacles kind of stacked up, and they're wondering if this is going to be worth it. So they're wondering if asking for this forgiveness and trying to make things right, they're wondering if it's going to be worth it. They're wondering if you're going to forgive them. But they're trying to figure out how. So it's almost like that they've gotten this far and they really don't want to have to give up on the hard work that they put in. And they may actually be working on a plan to get you back, okay, is what I'm feeling like for this card. Like they're working on something to get you back. There's also a little pink flower here. It doesn't quite look like that here because of the way they do the cards, but I view it as kind of a flower or a cacti. And it's almost like they're wondering if they water it. They can't tell if, like with a cactus, they can't tell with that whether it's getting the nutrients, because everything goes under the soil and disappears mostly with, keeps the soil a little bit damp depending on how much water you put in there. But they're wondering if this is going to grow, if this is going to be worth it, if this is something that they really can manifest with you. So I feel like for a lot of you, that they want to put in the work to make it right, and they've already maybe started to make it up to you for some of you. They're That's beautiful. And then we have the third eye chakra. Okay, beautiful. Number 6. Okay, so I feel like with this card, with this third eye chakra, it did originally come up reversed, but I didn't take it that way. Although I will say that it's possible that they're not seeing things clearly about the situation. Because it did come up that way, I'm going to kind of say it could be both, okay? Otherwise, their third eye chakra is actually opening. And so for this person, you may have wondered, like, are they ever going to wake up? Are they, especially if you're talking about a twin flame, you're wondering, is this person ever going to spiritually awaken? And really for anybody, it doesn't have to be a twin. Kind of wondering, like, hey, is this, are they waking up? Are they coming, Are they going to come to some type of epiphany about this? Are they going to realize the harm that they've done or the things that they've done? Are they going to ask for forgiveness? So you may think this person doesn't give a crap about you. Okay, for some of you in this reading that are asking about this, but I believe now they see things in a different way, so they're actually kind of getting kind of a spiritual awakening here with that third eye chakra, and they may be seeing things very differently. They may be having visions, dreams about you, or dreams about the situation that have now kind of caused them to rethink everything that they thought they knew about the connection, and they do really, really want your forgiveness, and they want to make things right. So I hope that resonated with you guys. That was beautiful. And then I want you to be misled, from the connection. And don't be misled by others saying that this person doesn't care about you. They could care less. They're never going to apologize. They're never going to make things right. I feel like this person really does want to do that. They may be holding back at this time with the Prince of Wands. So please know that that's a possibility. However, behind the scenes, they're still working on trying to fix this, okay, in some way or another. They may be working on themselves with that 7 of Pentacles here. They may be trying to work in the physical world, the material world, the 3D world at their job, where most of them are trying to make a living, like we all are. Okay. All right, pile 2. I hope you like that. That was really positive. It was good stuff. I'm really, really, really glad to hear that. I'm glad this check-in it's looking really good for all the piles here, guys. All right, so if you chose the ring, beautiful. Okay. Put them in a little bit of a tower. I'm running out of room. I don't want to do this. Okay. Maybe like this. A little bit of OCD, guys. I know you're not going to be able to see all that, huh? Okay, so let's see. Let's adjust. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. The little pyramid here. Okay, so you guys can pretty much see that. Okay, so the first card we have, number 42, which boils down to the number 6. Okay. Rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take breaks. Okay, so this person is resting, they're relaxing, they're taking a break. They may be dreaming, they may be napping, they may be, that's where, and they may be a Pisces here is what I'm seeing for some of you, or you may be a Pisces. So what they're telling you is they're just kind of taking it easy. They're just relaxing. They're not overworking themselves. They may be even daydreaming as well, or having really vivid dreams about everything and anything. I feel like there is this man here. So if you're a woman watching, you may be dreaming about this person who's like Zeus to you, or Poseidon type energy is what I'm feeling here. Very watery, emotional energy is what I'm feeling. So very beautiful. So if you want to know where their energy is right now, they're resting and relaxing, taking it easy. Napping it up. All right. And it says we all have a fundamental need to take breaks. Did I say that? I might have said that. Sorry about that. Okay. Next card is you are destined for greatness on the wings of love. Okay, so you know that this person knows that they are destined for greatness on, and they're not willing to settle. Like when it comes to love, this person may have some really fantastical fantasies when it comes to love, but they believe in fairy tales. And they really do have this idea of the way that love should be. But Spirit is telling you that they are destined for greatness on the wings of love. So that greatness could be with you, and that would be magical, I'm sure. So, and it's also stating here that it says, to clarify, the primary roles of love are not to heal, fix, or mend, not to soothe, cure, or ease, not even to refresh, rejuvenate, or restore. Hardly. The primary roles of love, to clarify, the primary roles of love are not to heal, fix, or mend, not to soothe, cure, or ease, not even to refresh, rejuvenate, or restore. Hardly. The primary roles of love are to yahoo, yeehaw, and woohoo. So I guess this could be saying that this person may be a little bit, how do I say this? They may think of love as being this intense ride, this intense ability to fly on the wings of love, just impulsively kind of just go through life, just kind of hopping from, one relationship to the next, even though they know that they're destined to be with this great love. I think that's exactly what it's saying. It's like they're kind of trying everything out. They have a thirst for life. But they don't think of love as the same way as others, where it can heal, fix, or mend. They may not be even worried about that kind of stuff. They want that kind of love that makes them go, woohoo! Like they may be living in the South here with that yeehaw and that yahoo and the woohoo. Like it reminds me of a very Southern type of person, so man or woman, so they could live in the South here. But they kind of have this rose-colored glasses when it comes to love, about what love should be. So they're not very practical, or they may not be practical when it comes to how they think love should be. They want it to be exciting and romantic and just very spark. There has to be that spark, and they may be looking for that spark in other people, and they know, but they're destined to have that great love with you. So they know that. So right now, they may be just kind of adventurously going off on little journeys here, okay? But we have, things are about to get really juicy. So for you, you're asking about this person and your connection, things are about to get really juicy in your connection. So something's about ready to get spicy and fun and interesting with this person. So if you're wondering like what's going on with them, they maybe just be living life, having a good time, drinking, hanging out with friends, partying, whatever, just kind of living the high life, living the good life. But something's about to get really juicy for them. So it says, a little heads up on an addiction that afflicts all really old souls. Giving love eventually becomes an even greater need than receiving love. See, you're not strange. Okay, so this person is an old soul, and they may before have been just in this energy of just like dating different people and kind of they like being single maybe, or just having little small relationships, nothing that was too deep. They know that they're destined for that love, though. That's what they're looking for. But they've now realized that instead of being, selfishly taking that love, or just taking what they can get and just kind of moving forward, moving on, if that's the type of person that you're talking, that for some of you, that may be the person you're asking about. They've now understood the difference between that you need to give as much, if not more, love. That is the purpose here. That it's not about it's not about conditional love, where you give me love and then I give you love back because I have to give, those type of things. So this is an unconditional type of way of looking at things. So I think this person is now realizing that their ideas on love maybe aren't so practical. They might realize that things are that they are destined for this greatness with you, this greatness on the wings of love, okay? Or they want more, and they're not strange, so they may feel with you that that when they met you, it was like this flow of love between the two of you. So things are about to get really juicy. So between the two of you. So this person may all of a sudden be like wanting a commitment or wanting to just give. Okay. If they haven't already, if they've been kind of flighty or if they've been non-committal for some of you. That's really interesting. But something's about to get spicy. So let me know down in the comments below. All right, here we go. All right, next card, 63. I am working on my inner issues. And this is the number 9. So yeah, very much a card about self-care, self-love, singlehood. But they may be working on their issues, which may be why things are going to get really juicy, because this person is now seeing love or themselves in a totally different way. Or they're seeing that they have some issues they really need to work on that could actually start to change their outlook on love. So they may actually be like, oh, wait, if before they were just like non-committal and not really, seem like they, had a care in the world. Sorry, guys, I'm not sure where it cut off. So if this person was kind of non-committal before, they're now working on their inner issues and seeing why, and maybe understanding that love is deeper than what they, that there's greatness here. Okay, that love is deeper than just what they thought. Maybe they thought it was just all about taking and not really giving back much. Or they thought what they gave back was enough. But then they realized that the divine was like, hey, you're not strange. So they may have been all along had an addiction to just receiving it, and now they're giving it, or their soul has always been giving, has been overflowing or giving when it comes to love. And they may now have figured something out about themselves that they could be like, oh, I have addiction issues, or I have attachment issues, things like that. So they're really going within. They're really taking a look at some of these things and really looking at, well, are my ideas about love, are they realistic? Maybe I need to kind of remember that, there could be that one great love out there. And if I'm too busy, searching through, what is it where they talk about you're too busy looking at the little things, you don't see the big picture. It kind of feels like that person has been doing that with relationships. Next card is intuition. So there's something about their third eye that their intuition is on point. And because they've been working on their inner issues, they may have actually opened their third eye, and or if it was cloudy or if it was blocked in any way, they were able to clear that block, and now their intuition is insane. So their intuition is on point. So if they've got intuitions about your connection, they can tap into you, especially if you are a twin flame and you're watching this. This person, now that they're working on their inner issues and they've unblocked this has unblocked their intuition here, and now they can see clearly, or they're starting to see clearer about your connection and about themselves. They really have some inner issues, but they're now kind of getting it. They're kind of, maybe that's where that rest and relaxation, they may be meditating and listening to like chakra meditations or doing Reiki, which is really beautiful. So that's interesting. All right, then we have the Prince of Pentacles, but it is reversed. Okay, so this is what it looks like upright. Okay. All right, so this person may be not very grounded at this time, because the Prince of Pentacles is normally like the knight, or I think the prince is a prince. The knight, I think this is how they consider the knights in here. I think there's prince, queen, princess. Yeah, okay, so this is like I believe it's like a Knight of Pentacles type energy, because we've got this person, this child who's sitting on this horse. And upright, they'd be grounded, they'd be probably bringing a message. There could be an opportunity here that could be financial, possibly. But this here is possibly this person feeling like they're not grounded, like things are not grounded, things are up in the air, things are like a little fantasy for them, and they may be just like stuck in their fantasies about your connection. Again, like I said, they've got a little bit of naivety when it comes to the way love works, although, we all want that kind of bang, bang love, of course, where it's just like spark after spark after spark. but their ideas may not be grounded in reality. So it's almost like they haven't brought this down into the 3D. It's almost like it's sitting up in the 5D, and that's where they're kind of hanging out, that the grounding isn't there, okay? And the ability to offer something substantial or material or in anything that's actually tangible when it comes to love or when it comes to moving forward, it feels like they're not. They're just kind of stuck in this. They may be sleeping a lot, maybe depressed as well for some of them, and things are just not grounded. This connection isn't grounded, or they're not grounding their ideas in the 3D. So they're just kind of living in their fantasy world is what I feel like for some of you. The Star. Okay. But this is that rest and relaxation. I feel like it's just, the Star is all about healing. This beautiful woman here is just kind of like her lightning's everywhere, and she's in the water, but she's not actually being, I don't feel like, electrocuted. I think she's channeling that energy, channeling that healing. So this person is just trying to heal at this time, taking a break. They're resting, they're relaxing. They are definitely wishing for this spark in their love life, this juiciness. If they're not receiving it, they're also realizing that they need to do some healing because they're working on their inner issues. So that may be another thing that they may be trying to heal some of those things, like I said earlier. And they may be seeing things about themselves with this intuition card, okay? So they may be, and the Star is also in a card of Aquarius, so they could have Aquarius in their chart, or be in Aquarius, or you're in Aquarius. So I think they see you as this person who can heal them as well, even though things here kind of say like, that kind of counteracts that whole you're destined for greatness, where it's like the primary roles of love are not to heal, fix, or mend, at least not for this person. But I think they're understanding that it is, that the person that you're asking about, that you could heal each other. So this is a very healing connection between the two of you, and maybe they're starting to realize that, like, oh wait, am I giving up something that is this greatness? Is this great love? Okay, so that's really interesting. Yeah, and they see you as a great love. All right, we have patience. Yeah, you're going to have a lot of patience with this person. Again, with this Prince of Pentacles, it's like a very patient, you have to be super patient. This person isn't grounded. They're not they're going through a lot of changes here, and you have to be patient with them because they're still growing. They're still learning. They may be an old soul, but very young in this in this dimension, this world, this earth. So it's possible that that's exactly what I'm feeling from this card, that there's a lot of patience, and this person may have a lot of patience because they have to plant these seeds. They still have to plant them. This person's holding them out like, okay, so here's one that's grown, but you still have more to do. So there's more work to do. This person has more work to do on themselves. So they're trying to say, please be patient with me because I'm working on myself. I'm going within. This person's eyes are closed, so they're definitely going within to work on those inner issues like earlier. And then we have conflict and defeat. We have 2 5s here if you boil this 14 down to 5 here. So it's a lot of changes here. So again, this person is going through a lot of changes. They feel like they've gone through enough conflict and defeat that they're just, you'd have to be really patient with this person because they're not feeling like they can do much, like they can ground anything like this. I feel like from this energy, this conflict and defeat energy, right here, this person is like, I don't know why I'm moving forward. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I don't know what my path is anymore. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to do the work to heal, to work on their inner issues, to ground themselves. But I feel like whatever is causing them so much pain in their life, that they are just like, it's this battle for them that they're consistently going through. And I think a lot of it is spiritual. I think that they're battling some inner demons. They're also battling some people on the outside that don't have the best intentions for them, for some of them, because I feel like this shade of this card and these people right here, these people are kind of trying to lift this person up, hold them up, but also that they're just struggling with this inner conflict. And so whoever you're asking about, you need a lot of patience here for this person, a lot of patience, because they are working on themselves. They are trying to heal. Their intuition is starting to open up. They're not showing a lot of movement, but they're not actually grounded in the 3D right now. They may be stuck in the 5D, and they may be kind of in la la land when it comes to this connection. It comes to love, and I think they're kind of coming out of that, though. I think they're trying to ground this. They're trying to ground it into reality, but they're not sure how to do it. They're not sure how to come around, not sure how to fully put everything they need into motion in the 3D. And I think it's because, and they're trying to show him the way. Look at that. They're going up the stairs, and he's going down the stairs. Like, he's taking the crappiest, hardest path ever. So this person may be stubborn. They may be super stubborn. And that's where the patience comes in for some of you, because they are taking the hard way. A lot of this is the hard way, and some of them are not seeing that this is their own doing. It's that 9 of Swords energy. I'm surprised it didn't come out, but yeah, it's definitely that. But something's about to get real juicy. Something's about to happen when it comes to the way that they view love and the way they view your connection as well. So something's about to get real cool. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry that I can't give you guys as much as I did before with the huge readings. I just don't have the time anymore, and it makes me very sad. And but I love you so much, and I'm so thankful that you're still watching the channel. And please, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe. That way I can get other people the same messages that you got, and maybe they can get something from it that you got, or something different or whatever. We're all different, but that would really be helpful. And I just want to wish you all a wonderful end of July, and I can't wait till we start August. So we are on our way, and I'm going to try and get a couple of these out a week, and we will do some energy check-ins, and I will try and give you as much content as I can. So thank you so much for watching. Take care.